Alright, just getting the stream set up here. Come on, there we go. Don't want any audio there. There we go. Mic check one, mic check one. Audios look good back there. It's the only thing. I changed my desk around, and now the audio mixing table is back here, and I can't see. It's not like before. It was in my like periphery. I could see it. So I think the levels look okay. You guys tell me how's everything sound. Looks like I'm going into the red a little bit according to XSplit, but we'll see how that goes. So I'll try not to be too loud. Ugh. It is 10:20. Just finished a 10-hour shift. Took about an hour and a half to eat some dinner and hang out with the family before they went to bed. And now it's time to do some editing. We've got several teaser trailers to do. Trying to get caught up on the final quarter of 2020. Just pushing through one video at a time. Since the last stream, we delivered the video that we worked on last stream. So that client is completely pleased, which is awesome. I'm ecstatic. Lauren and Brandon really enjoyed their video, so I'm excited for them. Since then, we've edited the Tessa and Drew wedding ceremony, and that's what you're seeing here. This is two cameras. Yeah, two cameras set up and several different audio sources put together to make a nice. Here, I'll mute it. Put together to make a nice, nice video capturing everything from speech or the vows to reactions from the parents to the everything, just everything from. And I think the only thing about this one video, and like I've already delivered this, but we're going to be working on their teaser trailer. The only thing about this that I wish would have been different is the shots. What camera was it? It was this one right here. They were doing some like reconstruction and stuff like that, and I mean, there's really nothing I could do about this. It was basically like that whole side was just construction zone, and that's the one thing that kind of bugs me about the background. But other than that, I mean, the day was beautiful. They had, it was just a little bit of wind, which made for some really nice shots of like, so when some of the bridesmaids were walking down the aisle, there, like the wind would blow and you could see some of the leaves kind of falling off in the distance or whatever. It looked really sick. Let me see if we can find it here. There was one in particular. I think it was actually the maid of honor. Yeah, so you can start to see I think that's just I wish I could say that we did that. Having someone up in the tree, kind of shaking the tree so these leaves would kind of fall down. It would have been nice to see a little bit more, but there was just a few of them that were coming down in the background. I was like, oh, that's just, that's what a fall wedding should be, right? The trees are changing color, the leaves are starting to fall. Yeah, it's just really exciting. Why is my YouTube thing not working here? Let's see here. Go stream. Is YouTube going? It says YouTube's going. Why is it? The YouTube client here is just. It's just weird. Like I can never get like chat pulled up in time. Like I've got Facebook up. I'm not sure who's watching, but I can see someone's watching. It's probably just me. But let's see here. YouTube Studio. It should know that I'm streaming. Upload videos, go live. I am live, so just go back. How do I go back to that? There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I can see chat. Let's pop this out. And we've got that muted. Sweet. Alright. So yeah, I'm really excited with how this turned out. It was a gorgeous day. The video, this right here is kind of frustrating, having the live view of the wedding going, but it is what it is. It's what the bride was. That was something that she wanted. So one of I think the wedding coordinator set that up or whatnot. So it's only in a couple of the shots. But it was part of the day, right? So I think that was the only one. You can kind of see it right here. I tried my best to crop it out, or at least get it on the peripheral, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And then with these shots, it was right there, and then kind of go to the next one and stuff like that. So I tried my best not to focus on it, and some of these I even cut quicker than it coming on screen. But the big thing was in the background here. I mean, you could see here's a good picture. So it's just construction all along here. So there's really nothing you could do about it. It is what it is. So you just make the best out of it. So what I did was, rather than leaving it, like this, to where it's just basically taking up that whole background or whatever, I decided, hey, let's just zoom in on the bride and try to make her the focal point of those shots. Let's see if we can get back to that. Where was it? Yeah, so I know it's still taking up a good portion of the background, but zooming in on the bride, you get the dress, you get the hair, you get her reactions, you get a little bit of the bride, maid of honor in the background and things like that. So I try to eliminate as much of that as I possibly could, within reason. But there's just no way to angle the camera that you weren't going to get some type of construction in the background. So I opted to say, you know what, we're going to get, a building going up in the background somewhere. Let's just make sure the bride looks good. And that's what we had to do. And so, I haven't got any feedback yet from the bride. Like I said, we already delivered this. What we're working on tonight is teaser trailers. And the way that I work my teaser trailers, and the way that I kind of deliver my films, typically I will deliver the teaser trailer first. This wedding ceremony was just so perfect, and the audio was banging, and the camera angles were good. Everything about this was just about perfect, save the construction in the background. I wanted to get this done and out to them first, so I got that done first. So typically what I'll do is I will edit the teaser trailer first and send that out first, kind of like a, hey, this is what's coming type of thing, but this was too good not to send to them. So with that being said, I see that we're kind of going off a little bit here. Let's do mic check one, mic check one, mic check one, mic check one. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. So what we're gonna do today or tonight is we're gonna try and get a couple teaser trailers done. I've got 5 clients that I'm working on right now. 5 or 4? Maybe it's 4. I think it's 4 now because we just finished Lauren and Brandon, so I think there's 4 left. So we've got 4 teaser trailers, 3 ceremonies, and 4 highlight reels. The highlight reels are going to take a significantly longer time because it's basically from start to finish. Start to finish the whole day, including the ceremony and stuff like that. So that's a lot of footage that we have to go through. They typically are about 12 to 20 minutes, somewhere in that time frame, depending on what the couple have requested. I have gone up to an hour highlight video because, I'll be perfectly honest, there was 15 and a half people that spoke at the wedding, and the bride wanted all of their speeches in there. So when you've got 15 people speaking and they're all, 2-minute long speeches, that's 30 minutes right there. what else, if anything else you like in your video, there's it's going to add time to it. So, nevertheless, I try to give my couples what they want, but I also like to give an artistic, I retain artistic ability and direction with the final product. So, some things stay, some things go. Just depends on what's the best quality product I can put out at the very end. That's the key thing right there. Is what's the final product going to look like, and how is it going to last over time and stuff like that. How are they going to relive their day and all that. So, so today we are working on the teaser trailers, and the teaser trailers are kind of fun. Those are 1 minute. I make them 1 minute long so that you can upload them to various social media sites and things like that, and it doesn't hit like a time limit. You don't have to cut it off or anything like that. I time it to a song, and usually the first thing I'll do before I even get into like going through the video and actually putting video on the timeline, I'll go through and pick out a music, some type of music or whatever the case may be, for the actual teaser trailer. So I've already got all the video and stuff like that organized and called through and stuff like that. So that's not a problem. That's already done for this particular day. So what I thought we would do is, and I closed it, so I have to open a new window. Oh, great. We're having that same problem we had last time where Chrome would not open up because it's right there. Oh my gosh. Seriously, YouTube Live the YouTube chat thing is so frustrating. Okay, so it's right there. Okay. So let's do this. Let's pop out chat. And let's go to Soundstripe. Alright, so we're gonna... So like I said in our last video, this is where I get all my music from. They've got video and stuff like that, sound effects, but I'm primarily here for the music. Let's see here. So we want something. First off, it's got to be a minute long. So a lot of these songs, if you click on the down arrow, they'll have ones that are 43 seconds, and we can stretch those out. We can like copy and edit the music in DaVinci Resolve to make it a minute long or whatever. Typically what I will do though is I will usually listen to the whole song and find a part that ends really good. And if it has a good beginning, great, and if it's longer than a minute, I can chop it up to make it mesh, kind of organize it to where it's going to give us a minute of music. So let's see, what teaser trailer is typically a little bit more upbeat. With it being a wedding teaser trailer, we don't want it to be like rock and headbanging and all that stuff, unless that's what the client, we kind of get that feeling from the client. But with this client, this couple was just, very, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, very calm and happy, very, very minimalist, to be honest with you. Like, there wasn't like this huge amount of, over the top decorations. Everything was very cute and very calm and minimal, and I kind of want to bring that out. I do want to get a little bit of some type of like building in here, and there is not under mood but under characteristic, there is a building option here. So basically what this means is the song will kind of start out nice and slow and then have this huge hook. And then you can put in there like the reveal of the bride coming down the aisle, or you can, depending on the timing, that could be like the first kiss or whatever, stuff like that. So let's kind of start listening to some music and see what we can find. I apologize, I keep yawning. I've seriously, like 10-hour days, I have not gotten used to them yet. But tell you what, it'll be nice having 3 days off a week instead of 2. It does come with a couple caveats, though. Okay. So let's listen to some music here. So we got Building. Let's kind of wind it down and see what we can find here. Let's do Calm and Hopeful. Those are 3. That's usually as far as I'll go. Actually, we got quite a few, so that's good. Usually when you start to pick too many of these like filters, you only get like a handful of songs. There's a couple new ones. Let's listen to the new ones first. Oh, no. Just play it. Don't. There we go. Oh, hopes if I'll start it over. Not quite upbeat enough for me. Maybe we don't want Calm. So this can kind of be showing off some of the beginning parts of the day. You might be able to show 1 or 2 shots of like getting ready. I like this song because it's got the... It's almost like a flute. I don't know. I'm terrible with instruments. Couldn't think of the word. But there's a lot of good like places to cut, like there on the drum. It's a good reveal song. The cymbals, not too bad. It's not. I don't know, it's not quite upbeat enough. Let's see here. Do they have anything? They've got a couple 30-second ones. Let's see what's up with this song. No. Care for that. No. Okay. Alright, let's go back over the top here. In Your Eyes by Great Oaks. I'm starting to think the Calm thing is... Yeah. Let's try this. Let's take Calm out. Let's do... Romantic? See what that sounds like. Again, these are just words that people use to, identify their song with, so we'll see. Not really feeling that. There you go. There we go. There's a little hook. I like that. It's a little too slow for me at the beginning here. I could kind of see this one. This one might possibly work. I like this. I like this right here. I like that like upbeat right there. We'll write this one down as a main. So this is devoted wild colors. Not too bad. They've got a couple 30-second ones here. Let's. Oh, that's the full 3-minute one. Oh. So it has our favorite part right there, but that's the end of it. So that's a possibility. We could trim that to exactly what we wanted to. It looks like from the waveform here, and this isn't. I mean, this is barely enough to get any information from, but it looks like we might be able to kind of cut this part out right here and squish it together so that we get the good intro, the good bounce, the hook, and then kind of the good outro that like leads to. Let's actually listen to that. Right. And see, these are always this is always good for kind of like dancing and stuff like that, or like a kiss or whatever, like a good place to end on. It's nice, quiet. Not too bad. I kind of like that. I do like that one. That one's kind of growing on me. So let's keep going and see what we can find here. Got a little bit of violin going on. Okay. Like the violin. A little too dramatic, I think. This couple definitely wasn't dramatic. There we go. So the other thing we could do, and I'm going to mute the speakers here so you won't be able to hear it, but the other thing we could do is pull up first dances. Here we go. So always go back. You could go back and you could listen to the song that they dance to and kind of pair it up with something that sounds similar or has different characteristics. I'm not really sure what song this is. And this is, again, like, there's going to be a video on my channel here soon about this, but this is why you as a client, you don't want raw video right here, because oh, this is a nice shot, this is really good, and then oh, there's the ground. Like, what are you going to do with that video? I don't know what song this is. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to mute the microphone and the audio. Be right back. I'm going to find out what song this is. Okay, so I've never heard this song before. Let's see here. Let's get connected back up. There we go. Let's put it down here real quick. And Drake White, Making Me Look Good Again. Okay. So handsome. The odd one-off comments that you get. All right, so we can delete that. I can turn the speakers back on for you guys here. Let's go back to our music catalog. So, Hopeful Romantic. Let's do this. Let's take off. Let's leave Romantic on. Let's go back. Take off Hopeful. It feels so wrong taking out Hopeful. That was a country song. So, ooh, see, like this is what I'm talking about. If you get too many, like we've only got 3: Building, Country, Romantic. So let's take out Building for now and see what we can find. Yeah, see, Building was kind of keeping. Oh, you still only got maybe a dozen or so. Let's see what now. Not too bad. We've got a Romantic, we got our Inspiring, which isn't too bad. Calm we had in there originally. Not too bad. Let's see if it can beat out our Devoted Mind song here. Joshua Nichols is another good artist that I use a lot. I like his music. Sorry, apple picking. Not too much.
When the waters rise and the levee breaks.
Let's see here. Is there an instrumental version? Yes, there is. It's just a little more country than I think.
Saw you walking by today.
So, this might be a good one. I love this guy's music. It's so good. Okay, this one's not too bad. I mean, for a teaser trailer, it's not as upbeat as I would like it. About 30 seconds left here. Bad. It still doesn't beat out our Devoted Minds. I think Devoted Minds is kind of winning so far. Where we go here?
Look up at the
Birds they're singing songs that make me think of how we get so far from that place. All the happy.
Okay, so this is still a little bit. This is still kind of like a building, a little upbeat, because you can kind of hear that guitar in the background a little bit. It's got the drums in there too to kind of give it the uplifting beat that we were looking for in like a trailer. We might be able to work with that. That's another one. So let's do that one. So this is Believe by Joshua Nichols. All right, let's find one more and see, because we could use these for our other ones as well, but those two I like a lot. Let's look at In the Moment. Like I said, this I really like Joshua Nichols like as a songwriter.
I thought we could both use some change.
Here, let's as much as I would love to use the spoken version or with lead vocals, I want to kind of keep it simple here. Okay. Don't think it's gonna beat out the Believe one. I don't think it beats out the Believe one. After all these years.
Me to redemption, 'cause after all these years I brought the two of us right here, no and I know I'll love you more tomorrow morning when years I still love you through every single tear we've ever cried.
Let's see here. So the other thing too about the teaser trailer is I'll typically use that same song in their highlight film, or maybe from the same artist, or whatever the case may be, from the same band or whatever. So that's another thing that I kind of think about too while we're searching for music here. this? You can exclude. I don't know what that means. Huh, I don't know. No, definitely not. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead. We got the two songs. I think we're going to probably go with the Devoted Mind. So let's start there. And see if we can build something from that. I'm going to download the full version. I'm going to download the full version, and we'll probably have to kind of Frankenstein it a little bit, because they've got a 44-second one, but if I remember correctly, it doesn't have like the parts that we're looking for. So we're going to download the WAV version there. Oh, it's already 11 o'clock. See, picking out music is sometimes like the most time-consuming part of this thing, and we only listen to probably like maybe a dozen songs, and I could probably listen to more just trying to find the perfect song. But I think at some point in time you got to say, okay, we've got some that we like. Let's kind of start putting it together. Once we get like the song down and start putting video over top of it, you can kind of see what you're creating, and if it's not flowing very well, then you can kind of scrap the song and go to the next one or find something else. But at least we have like an idea of where we're going. Let's see here. Open projects. There we go. Oh, did I use this? Oh, I must have used this song for when they... Oh, that's right. This is the song I put in during the intro of their ceremony. So this is probably how we'll start out some of the highlight film and all that, but still. Okay, who was that by? That was by Cody Martin. Okay. Alright, so let's underline that. Music. Drag our music in here. There we go. Okay. So. Let's see here. Let's put our song down here. Now we've only got a minute, so like, let's see here. So this is, we do like this spot right here. So like this is definitely, and this is kind of what I like to do, is I like to kind of tag different things. So like this is definitely a high point. Let's do something other than green, because green does not show up well. That doesn't show up well either. Blue, there we go. So that's a high moment. So we definitely want that in there. Let's kind of Frankenstein this up a little bit, because we definitely know that it's not gonna get. We're not gonna get like a full song out of this. So let's see here. Not too bad. So then if we drop a audio transition over it, does that give us anything? That's not too bad. Okay. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go here, chop that. Yeah, a little bit of a stutter there, so let's. Alright, definitely not as clean. Let's see if we can. Let's get rid of this crossfade for a second here. That doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad at all. I don't even know if we need a crossfade in there. Let's put it in just to see what it sounds like. I think that sounds pretty good. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is longer than a minute, but we've cut out a significant portion of what we've got here. So let's do this. So usually what I'll do is after I finish part of that part of the project, I'll keep it together because like it's all been edited. I've already edited. What's the word? I finished editing. Edited. Such a weird word. That portion. Where did our song go? Oh, there it is. I was like, wait a minute. That's all. This is all finished over here. We want to keep that together. For one, we've got the intro already created for the highlight film and all that. So this will probably be reused and things like that. So just for continuity's sake. So we've got that, so we leave that over there, so then we can actually put our edit together for this over here. So, ooh, it's pretty close. So, let's see. So we can shrink that up a little bit more too. So we can go here, chop that off. So we're looking at, so we're at a minute 20. So we gotta, that's a minute 20 exactly. We gotta shave off 20 seconds somewhere. So to give you an idea of what 20 seconds looks like. So basically this whole, so this part right here, that's 20 seconds. How's it going, Mike? How you doing? So let's see here. What are we gonna chop out? Maybe we should start editing, and dropping stuff on to see kind of what we're looking at here. So making a teaser, you can do a couple different things. Some people don't like to show like the final kiss or anything like that. They just kind of like little bits and pieces of the day kind of put together. I usually like, as far as the teaser goes, because it's really the teaser is more a celebration of the ceremony than the reception, I feel. The highlight film kind of encompasses everything, but I feel like the teaser trailer kind of shows off like kind of like this stuff here, like the little bit of the getting ready, and then the actual ceremony itself. So I don't mind, like, if you think of like a teaser trailer for, like in the movies and stuff like that. Very, very rarely will they give away like the ending and stuff like that. There might be a clip or two. Like, I usually think of like the Lord of the Rings teasers, and how for like the Return of the King or whatever, they didn't show a lot of like Mordor and stuff like that. Like towards the end of the film, in the teaser, they just showed like kind of overarching shots of it and stuff like that. And some of that stuff wasn't even included in the film, but they still showed you some of the snippets of the ending. I think a teaser trailer for a wedding film is a little bit different than a movie film, in the fact that you're trying to show off everything that happened in the day leading up to the final kiss, and I think the kiss is a good place to kind of leave it off. Kind of freeze frame for the teaser. I think that's kind of the way I look at it. Other people would definitely argue or disagree, but I feel like that's kind of where I'm standing on the whole teaser thing. And there's no right or wrong answer. Like, let's be perfectly honest. But the way I view a teaser is kind of like, not necessarily of like a what's to come type of video. Like, hey, your wedding ceremony film, and your highlight reel are going to be coming. Here's something to kind of hold you over. That's not really what I like to use it as. I like to use it as kind of a shareable link, a shareable video that, you can share with people online and things like that. And, someone's not going to sit down and watch a 15-minute video, your 15-minute wedding video. That 15-minute wedding video, that's for you and your husband, your newly husband, to enjoy and, relive the day, so to speak. The 1-minute teaser is really kind of for your friends and your family members who don't want to spend a half hour or whatever rewatching or watching for the first time your ceremony or whatever. So I feel like this one, you can still give away the ending, right? You can still show the kiss, I think. Okay, so let's see here. We want to get some shots. Let's see. And the teaser trailer is really just about like the bride and the groom. So like all these other shots of like I'm gonna mute the sound. Other shots of the the bridesmaids and the groomsmen and all of them getting ready. Those don't usually make it into the teaser trailer, just because, for two reasons. There's not a lot of time. A minute is not a lot of time to put, if you've got 6 and 6 on each side, like that can be a little busy, right? It can be a little much. They can tell already I'm not very satisfied with this shot, because this space right here is boring AF. If I would have shot it the other way, the actual salon is on the other side. So I don't know why I didn't shoot it that way. That would have made more sense. But it is what it is. So get a couple establishing shots here. Yeah, see? So there's the sign's like right over here. So if I would have shot down the aisle or down that hallway this way, you would have saw the bride and a couple of her bridesmaids sitting here. But I was an idiot and didn't shoot that. So let's just get kind of an establishing shot of the flower and the front there. There's the flower girl. We're definitely going to get some shots of like makeup and stuff like that. These are always important to have in here. And sometimes these don't make it into... Ooh, I kind of like that lower shot better. Did I get any of her picking up the... I think this was just my test shot. I was just testing lighting here. Sometimes this won't make it into the teaser trailer. This will make it more into the highlight film when I've got a little bit more time. Because like I said, you don't want to spend, if you spend 15 seconds on establishing shots, that's that's a quarter of what you're working with. So real quick clips and stuff like that. So this might not be a bad shot because this kind of shows. Oh, there's the bride, but yeah. No, let's not use that one. I thought the bride was a little bit more in the center of that shot, and not so much. Where is the bride getting ready? There's another establishing shot with a pillow. This could be like an advertisement for the freaking salon. But it's an important spot for, that's where she picked to have her day start. Okay. I think this is her getting her makeup. Yeah. Okay, so let's... I think this is... I love how you can scrub through these shots beforehand. Okay. So let's do this. There's a shot of makeup. These generic shots of makeup, you can put in between. I don't think I get a good one of this. The makeup artist was way too quick for me. Yeah, so that's not gonna work. What's this? I was like, okay, because some will bring the brush to the palette. This lady brought the palette to the brush. Oh, dang, didn't get it. That's okay. Let's see here. There's mom. Okay, here's a couple shots. And this is going to be another thing too with these the end of the year. This is when the masks started coming out. Like, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you crop this in and because normally I would leave the makeup artist in there, but do you crop this in and get rid of the mask? Like, I don't know. It's just frustrating. Very frustrating, but something like this it's not showing. Some people when they make these things, when they make an actual highlight film or teaser trailer or whatever, they don't want to show the bride until the very end when she's walking down the aisle. And I can kind of agree with that with the teaser trailer, for example. Like, I can kind of get behind that because, not showing the getting ready part in the highlight film, not showing her getting ready, that's hard to do because that's when you're supposed to show everything. But I think this is a good shot because it still shows her. It still shows her, with the makeup artist. It still shows the salon and things like that. Her getting ready and that kind of experience. So I think this could be, we could try that kind of experiment with that here because we don't have, like I said, you don't have a lot of time when you have 1 minute, you don't have a lot. We can get a couple different angles of her getting her eyes done. There we go. I like this shot right here. Let's see, how long does she go for? That whole time. Okay, so let's just get this when she pulls back there. Take that out, take that out. And again, this I'm kind of just compiling a couple clips here. We probably won't use all of it. This has got a little bit more action on it. No, we don't need her pulling the tweezers out. We don't need that. Okay, let's see. Good there, good there. See, like, and we can use those shots in. Ooh, here we go. We can use those shots in the highlight film. Whoops. These ones here of like the reflection shots. Those are really cool. This one. Whoop. This one I kind of like. Is kind of like reveal. That's pretty clean. I like that one. So let's do this. She's still kind of working on her eyes too, which is good. I know it's not the same. I don't think it's the same brush. No, it's not. But this would be a good transition from. Let's see here. Get this just right. Let's see, what's this one? Nope. Oh, come on, Joe. Get it together. So, kind of like this here. So you kind of got some shots of we got to color correct that. Get some shots of what's going on. We can do this. Put that there. So we got a couple of shots of that. We got to color correct this. That's gross. There we go. That's after I was like, oh yeah, color correction. White balance. Hooray. We got to get going a little bit sooner because we don't want it to stand still. There we go. So that's maybe we can cut this down a little bit. We want the room to be revealed, but the spot of the wall doesn't need to. And maybe we can go. So maybe like that. Bring that down. And then since she's kind of dabbing on her eye, we can kind of go and do that. So it kind of gives the same, and see, it's the same motion. It's not the same brush. I understand it's not the same brush. It's not the same makeup. But it still has that illusion, right? We're still working on the right, still, applying makeup to the right side of her face with the same hand, same gestures and things like that. And we can cut to the makeup, and then she's, of course, that's the same eyeball. Yeah, it's the same eye. So either way, so I think that's a pretty good kind of start. We don't need any of the audio, so we can cut that out because this is going to all be here. So let's just kind of give it a once over. Color correct at the end. Okay. So right away, I'm I'm kind of thinking, and this is what I'm talking about, how you kind of edit and then change and then edit and then change. Right here. So we'll just leave what we have together, but focus on a key point in the song. So not too bad. So I think the reveal was a little too soon. So let's punch it forward just a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. So then we can kind of play with what we've got from there. So we got the reveal. And then we can put this song or this clip next to this change or this beat. So this is where it's going to get tricky because we got to cut out. Remember, we still have to cut out 20 seconds of this song somewhere, and 20 seconds is like is pretty much this whole last portion, or maybe we can cut out some here and some there or something like that. Maybe we can actually start the song here. I don't know. So okay, so we got the bride kind of getting ready. I don't think we have to worry about makeup or hair or anything like that. I think we've got a couple shots, or maybe this is, I don't know. Do we do, we've got 3 shots of makeup. Do we do 2 shots makeup, 1 shot hair? How do we do that? Actually, with this one, I think we'll just leave it with the makeup shots. So grooms getting ready, and they got ready outside because the lighting in the hotel was just god awful. I really wish this van wasn't in the background. That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see here. I'm not really too fond of that. This is him buttoning his shirt up. Or his jacket up. We can ditch that. I thought I had him button his shirt up again, or jacket, maybe not. Ooh, is this? Oh, this is his opening his gift. I guess we can use this. Not really too fond of it, but we can use it. Now that it sucks because whenever you go back and watch your these clips or whatever, you don't really think of this. Some of the stuff you just don't think of. You're like, oh yeah, he's getting ready, but you got the van in the background. It's always you got to make the best out of it. So let's see here. So let's do. Let's see if we can do a couple jump cuts here. What does this look like? I don't like it. I like this shot. I don't mind this. What if we just go from... Those two shots look pretty good together. We could do these two. Do we have like a shot of him? Got some cute pictures of them together. I don't think we've got any of him though. Oh, here we go.
Back, over, back, over.
All right. Trying to get some shots of him not looking confused. There we go. That's a good sequence right there. Because clearly he's watching his dad do it. Or no, this is Tessa's dad. Excuse me. So he's learning how to do it, or his father-in-law is showing him how to do it. But the way we've cut this, it looks like he's doing it himself and having a conversation. Like he's looking. He's like, oh yeah, that yeah. And he's got his jacket on, and then it looks like he's getting ready to touch it. There we go. That's not look too bad. That's not too bad. This last shot, I wish it. Let's see. It's a little on the shaky side, so let's see what stabilization will do to it. These should zoomed in quite a bit. Not too bad. Okay, let's leave it at that. Oh god, it's already 12, almost 11:30. We are not going to get through multiples tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. We're going to try and get this one done, though. Tell you what, wedding video editing, it's time consuming. Let's see what we got so far. Alright, so we got a problem. If you didn't notice, the big moment was when he was buttoning that his jacket. That was the most epic moment of the day, according to this teaser. Like, yes, I got it. Dun dun dun. So we need to this. I feel like this needs to be her walking down the aisle. I think that would be a good shot. Let's see here. Let's kind of get that lined up here. Where is it now? That's him. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see here. So we'll unlink these. We're just going to copy those and bring them over here. We'll relink this stuff so we don't lose anything or overwrite anything. That's the worst. Bring this back over to our timeline here. Because we know this blue marker, I think, is going to be right there. I think that's what we want to do. I think. We want a little bit of him seeing her. A big goofy smile of his. Okay, so if we do... Okay, we can bump it back just a little bit. Let's link these up. Actually, it's like right here is where we want this little dot. So that's where we want that. So we've got basically, so let's do that. We can shorten this up, bring that back here. Can save a millisecond there. Shorten that up. So then what we can do is we bring this out a little bit. That nice smile of his as she... There we go. So we need to make some type of transition from here to here. Because you'll notice in this picture, he's not standing at the altar, which he is standing here. So there needs to be some type of transition to know that something's changed. And so what we can do is we go back to our ceremony. And I believe there is a picture or video clip. We can either use that one right there with the guests arrive. I think that's what we'll do, because that kind of shows the passage of time or whatever. So go back. We've got it copied. We link. Oh, come on. relink all these. Come back here. Paste. Okay, so a little bit too short. Let's see. I like him putting his hands down, so let's try that. There we go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright, save. Alright. And we don't have to use all this stuff, and like this we weren't going to use. This is just, these are just the clip. These are just the clips as is from the ceremony video. Okay, so from here we kind of have the gist of the actual song. So like if we were to, whoops, let's do this. Let's unlink these and just kind of see. We can always undo this here. I just want to see what we're working with here. So right now what we have is a minute long, over a minute. It's almost a minute and a second. So, and that's just them. It's just her walking down the aisle, right? Yeah. So let's go back here. So what we have is a minute long. So basically what we're trying to work with is from here to here. That's we're trying to get this scrunched down into that time frame. So and I guess so we've got the intro. The ending is the kiss of the teaser at least. So typically what I'll want to show is a shot like this and then a shot like of her. So I like this right here. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. So we're gonna copy that. So I'm sure we can find a good shot of him in there, but it's kind of up close, crystal clear. Let's get a shot of her.
The card.
Let's mute this because you guys don't need to hear that. I want to see a smile. I like that one. I like that. That's a good reaction. So this is this part right here. This and this. So we're gonna copy that. Although this is him reading his to her. So it makes me think, should we do a picture of him? Yeah, I think we'll do that. So I think we'll do his reaction to her, what you call it? So we want to look for something that's like a smile. Looking for a smile. Come on, Drew, give me a smile. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, she said something about the gray hair. Come on. The other thing we could do too is I didn't use this clip in the ceremony right here that's showing because I used this one down here. But there we go. That's the one we want. Okay, so copy that, put that back. Okay, there we go. Link, drop, paste. Okay. So, and this is just going to be little short clips. Okay, so that's a good smile. I like that. So we'll get rid of those. So there's that. Again, we got to keep it real close. So cut there. We can kind of play with it in a minute here. And then the other shot that I usually get is something down the aisle when they're exchanging rings. I think that's here.
You can put it on him. Drew, repeat after me.
Why is that echoey?
I give you this ring, which is a symbol of my unconditional love and commitment to you.
You can't hear it because I've got it muted.
With nothing left to be
Yeah.
said, and by the authority given to me by the state of Ohio, it is my sincere honor.
Okay, so the kiss is right here. Okay, so for this wedding I shot down the aisle for the kiss. We also have this shot. I like this one better, which we could use. We could technically use both. So let's do this. Copy. And so, and the other thing is it's down the aisle. That's the shot I was going for. Oh, come on, Joe. What the hell? What is going on here? What the heck is that? Let's save this. Computer's acting funky. That was weird. Because it like made it seem like it was over here. Okay, so we got vows. We've got the kiss. But I want exchange of rings. They really didn't make a big deal of that during their ceremony. And let's see. So if I take this off, yeah. See, in my down the
Me? I get this ring.
so we could use. I mean, the reason why I didn't use it in the ceremony is because there was so little of it. So like if you look, like this is out of focus, this is out of focus, there's focus right there.
Tessa, repeat after me. I give you this ring.
And then I'm like, oh crap, they're exchanging rings. I need to catch her talking. So we could use this. Copy and then put that back. Let's see how this works. The nice thing is it's a little bit more zoomed in. So like if we go from this shot here to we could technically go to this shot next, and it won't be quite as jarring because it's a different like focal length. Let's see here. So I like the idea. I like his reaction right here, and I think we go here to here. And I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't do this in the ceremony because this is really good. I love his reaction. So what I'm thinking is taking a still shot like of that right there. I think that's the end. So typically, like one of the things that I like to do in either the highlight film or the teaser is ending with a still. Like I don't know what it is, but like if I always like think of like that still image just kind of like ingrained in your head, right? And especially from someone that wasn't in the audience. So the couple wasn't in the audience. So they didn't see this from a third person's perspective. So being able to see themselves and just freeze frame and then fade to black, it kind of give you, I like the idea of like that image just stuck in your head. Like this was the key moment right here, and freeze and then fade to black. So like you kind of get the emotion reaction out of him, and this is where a third camera would be beneficial, and why I love shooting with third cameras. Like especially like, so when my wife doesn't have a photo session or a wedding, when I have my weddings, I take one of her cameras with me, so I have a total of 3. One that's always facing the bride, one that's always facing the groom, and then one that's with me at all times. And that way I'm getting her reaction too, but I'm getting his reaction here, which is good. And then, this powerful, like, kind of bend and then freeze frame. So I like it. I think it's going to work. Now we need to get all this to fit inside here somehow. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not, but we can kind of play with it a little bit here. So let's do this. Let's kind of get an idea. We don't need all of that. We've got a good laugh here. She's kind of chuckling. She's kind of hunched over. Like, that's pretty good. He's kind of giving us duck lips, I think. I like that. That's cute. So we're kind of shaving it down. So what we'll do is we'll shave this down a little bit until we can get it kind of fit in there. We're not timing it to some music or anything like that. So let's see here. This we can definitely shave down. Okay. So there we go. Why is it doing that thing again? See how it's got the line like up there? There we go. God, what in the hell is wrong with you? DaVinci Resolve, you're killing me, bro. Okay. So the other thing too we gotta think about is if we're gonna do a freeze frame, I typically freeze it for like, 2 2 seconds and then fade to black. So we've got to add on that extra like 5 seconds on the end of this. So I'm thinking here we can shave a little bit of time. It's all about just shaving those seconds and milliseconds off. So I don't think we need too much of this. So I think maybe there and there. Okay. So I think that's a pretty good sequence there. So now the question is, can we fit it into, let's take out this stupid audio. Oh shoot, no. Crap. Dang it. I think we fucked that up. That's why it was doing that. It was trying to line up with that thing. I think we might have messed this up. Dang it. That's okay. So link. See, I thought we had this deleted. So so realistically we need to get this in here. So the other thing that we can do too is what if we go here? This is where she flicks her hair back and kind of gives a good smile. I don't think. And let's oops. So we don't need like the back and forth as much. We want to get her to the altar. Now this is where I run backwards. Again, this is why you don't want raw video, because it's a little shaky. So the other thing about this is that's a little jarring is this angle right here and this angle right here. There's not necessarily the angle, but like the progression, I guess. Like she's standing here with her dad, he's standing here by himself, and then all of a sudden they're standing next to each other. There's no transition there. I don't have a lot of time for that. Don't have too much time to work with there. I like the way this lines up. I like going back to him for that shot, that little like riff on the guitar. It's really but there's really nothing to connect these two. It's almost like I should just go ahead and just bite the bullet and go here. So, I mean, her dad's walking her down the aisle. He's smiling at her. They're back. Now they're together and laughing at their vows. I mean, this is just like a kind of a still frame. Nothing's really happening. So, like, this is, I mean, this might as well be a picture, right? Because there's not a lot of movement going on or anything like that. You know, with this, you're getting a little bit of a smile. The wind is blowing in the background. You've got laughing in this part. Oh, there's gotta be a. Oh, let's go back and see if there's a better shot from the ceremony. What is that? What the fuck is that? I probably just like jacked up the. What in the hell was that? I probably jacked up the ceremony. This is why you always go when you're done like pulling shit from this. You always go back and put link it back together. I probably just jacked this all up. Okay. I wonder, is there a hug between her and him? That might not be a bad thing, right there. Again, there isn't going to be... What if we do... Here... Copy... Let's just get it out of there. And... Thinking. See, the reason why we don't have two camera angles here at the beginning is because the camera that was shooting from this side was focused on the bride and groom were out of focus, essentially. Not by a lot, but enough to notice, and I didn't feel comfortable using it. This camera right here. Okay, well, we've got a second shot. Let's see if we can make it work. I don't know what the hell this all is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's do this. Let's move this back a little bit and see if we can't make this look a little bit better. That's not too bad. I wonder, what if we take this one out altogether and just do this, right? Because he sees her walking down the aisle, walking down the aisle. You know they're walking down the aisle. They're still walking. He gives her a hug. Presumably, what you're thinking is he's walked her up to the aisle and now he's let go and turned around to give her a hug, when in actuality what's happened is he's hugged him first. Now he's turning around to hug him. So what the trailer makes you think is as he finishes walking her down the aisle, he goes in for a hug. So I think that's the ticket. I think that's I think that's the right call right there. I think this is a stagnant shot. There's not a lot of action. I think that's the right call to make. So let's watch what we got so far. Alright, so I'm going to try and find something else for this moment right here in this song. So that right there, since we're going to freeze frame it, that might be a good get right here. Let's see if we can get this to sound good. That doesn't sound too bad. This song is actually kind of going together, like piecing together pretty well. I don't always have this luck with something sound, and you could tell that it's cut, but it still has it has some smoothness to the beat, which is nice. So let's get our freeze frame here. Right there, I think is the. Yep. Let's do this because we want this frame here. So if we go to color, grab still, export. This is the only way I know how to make exported stills. Let's go teaser still, and JPEG I think is what, yeah, JPEG. So then we go back here. We don't have a stills folder, so we'll bump that in there. Open up here. Why are you spinning? Don't freeze stills. Drop that there. Okay. Okay. So So if we fade to black here, keyframe that, fade to black, give it a nice little S-curve. It's a little too quick for my taste. Perfect. Okay, so we can cut the video off there, but we still need to fade the music out, and we're already past our time, so we need to shave off a few seconds and still maintain this structure, essentially. So we go to the beginning, and let's see here. We could probably shave off a couple seconds here. Right? Don't need quite as much there. Take a couple off of there. Put there. And we shaved off that much. I need just a little itty bitty more. So the problem is we've got this time to this part of the song. So how do we shift this without screwing everything up? I guess if we just start the... So let's do this. What would be... Get rid of those. Just take out that. All right. Okay, we gotta reline some of these. That's not too bad. Not too hateful. I like it. I like it. So, I think if my calculation is correct, that is correct. We need to cut this here and do some fancy fading here and here. Why is this not? What is going on? No, 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 no. Don't need those. We were trying to do audio. Oh my god, Joe. Alright, you can tell it's getting late. S-curve on there, make it sound good. It's a little too... I don't like how it ends. I don't like the audio at the end. Ugh, it's gonna be longer than a minute. Alright, what are we looking at time-wise here? Whoa. Whoa, what happened to... Oh, there it is. Shoo! I was kind of worried there for a minute. I was like, there should be clips at the beginning of that. Alright, where do you guys think we're at? Where do you think we fall? Oh, no. Oh, God, we were way off. What the hell? What the hell? I thought we were... Oh, my God. That's 0. Oh, wait, are we... Wait a minute. There's 20 seconds. Oh, we're under a minute. Holy shit. Shit, we're like 10 seconds under. We still have 10 seconds of film. Oh, this is amazing. This is the best. Alright. We've got 10 seconds to add in here. That, which is great because, oh my God, that's phenomenal. That's great. Okay. Alright, so I think we're going to end the stream there. Having 10 seconds to put back into this is fantastic. Because, I mean, even with the fade to black and the extend, I mean, you're looking at 2 seconds of black, right? So even with that, we're still 11 seconds short of our 1 minute timer here. So yeah, we'll look at this again tomorrow and get this definitely ironed out and get it uploaded and over in the client's hands and move on to the next one. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Let's see here. We've been streaming for what? Almost 2 hours. 2 hours to make a 1 minute video. And we're not even done yet. We still have some color corrections to do up here because you can see it's a little on the green side. Boom. That's the color we want. Like that couch right there is the same as this couch right here. So yeah, that needs to be, that's going to take a little bit of time to work on and get that to match up. Everything else seems to be pretty spot on. This right here might need a little bit of the yellow dropped out. That looks pretty good. Everything else looks pretty good as far as color is concerned and exposure. So yeah, so we'll find something to put in here. Maybe we'll bring back that clip of Dad or something, or I'm not sure what we'll find something to put in here to kind of fill in this a little bit of this gap, or maybe we'll just extend all the clips out a second or something like that to give us a little bit more time with each frame, or maybe with each clip. So yeah, so we'll take care of that tomorrow, get that uploaded, and move on to the next one. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you get subscribed. Or kind of bringing back, it's been a while since we've put any videos up, but we've got a lot of things to talk about 2020 and what I learned and things that we're going to be implementing into 2021 and going forward. And then we've got a whole bunch of office stuff that's changed around. You might have noticed that the view has changed a little bit. My background's changed because I moved my desk flip to 180. So I'm going to do an office tour and stuff like that. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff to talk about. So new content is coming back. I just want to get fulfill my commitments to my couples to close out 2020, and then I can get back to making more videos for myself and things like that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you leave a like on the video, get subscribed to the channel, Graphic Sauce Media, that's our channel name. Go ahead and get subscribed there. More content's on the way. We'll be streaming more often because I really enjoy this helps me kind of go through my thought process with you guys, and yeah, just kind of gives you kind of an inside look as to what and how I edit and things like that, and it's kind of fun. So we'll see you guys in the next stream on the next video. So thanks for watching.